Okay, Matt.
You guys.
Can you guys see Matt raising his hand in stream? Is that something?
Yes, they can damn well see it.
You guys.
I will rage. That was such a great idea last time.
I know, right? So basically, guys, before we get this next scene started, if you're just tuning in, or if this is your first time watching, if the players here do something that you think is amazing or awesome or good role playing or have a clever solution to a problem or have some great characterization, I want you guys in chat to shout "beat" at the top of your lungs. If you do that, and I see a lot of people calling beat like that, I'll get the players one more point of experience, and maybe they won't die next time I throw them at each other, or worse. Also, I've been meaning to say this at the start of each segment here. We are working on, you can see the nerd logo up in the corner. That is the network for role players and tabletopers and chat role players and LARPers and you name it role players that I'm starting up. I'm looking to build a network of people who want to create content for other people, like writing columns or streaming, or even if that's not your thing, just playing. Okay, if all you want to do is just find the people to play with, this to be forums for you guys to play on, or to organize your own groups and like to play over the net or in person or whatever. It's going to be this big website community for role players like yourselves to hang out and have a good time. And it'll be the central place where you can locate like all of the past broadcasts and all of the columns and stuff. And when the dust settles, there was nothing but a nose and 2 eyes and maybe a little bit of a fish.
Okay.
The Network for Extravagant Role-Playing Director, more commonly known as Newfoundland's erectile regurgitation disorder.
Erectile regurgitation?
Yeah, specifically from
It's
Newfoundland.
unique only to Newfoundland. Wow, that's interesting.
Isn't it? It was recently discovered. It's pretty awesome. So,
Disturbing.
and by awesome, I mean awesome that it's not happening to me because I'm not in Newfoundland. Like, I mean, how awesome could you be? Like, I'm not sick. That's pretty awesome. Like, I am a healthy human being. I'm pretty pumped with that myself.
Hey, hey, Dozel, how you doing, big boy?
All right, so all right, so I'll get to you in a second, Axel, and by Axel I mean Jack, because I'm gonna do Axel, and by Axel I mean Axel this time. So
Wait, what?
So the hospital's been really busy as of late, right? To you, this is not a surprise. Like, we started this whole episode began with your awareness that, you know, there's possessions and stuff going on, and the crime rates are on the rise, and there's bad shit happening, and so people are getting hurt, and the hospitals are getting used, son, and there's just not enough room in this fucking hospital, but there's nowhere else to take them. So after a little bit, like a Levi will be wheeled in on a bed,
Stretcher?
on a stretcher, yeah, right, and they'll put up a curtain between your bed and the other half of the room. But you know, your wife is sitting there talking with you, and the doctor is not gonna fuck with your wife here. Like, your wife is effectively shielding you from the doctor. She sets up a curtain and starts, and you recognize Levi, and he doesn't look hulked out anymore, right? And his leg is fucked up, but not everything. Like, this isn't just getting shot. Like, he looks like he got hit by a truck, maybe 2 of them, right?
Yeah.
It looks beat up something real bad. And so there's a moment where, you know, you can hear like the scribbling, and there's the whispered, "God damn," from the doctor, and then more like clanking around, and then the doctor will leave.
Is there any way I can like he's next to me? Is that
Right,
what you're
but
saying?
there's a curtain between the beds.
So is it possible for me to, can I even pull aside the curtain? Can I reach it?
You can't reach from the bed, but if your wife notices that's what you want, she'll pull it
Yeah.
aside.
I kind of signal at her, like, can she like pull the curtain
Yeah,
back?
Axel doesn't want to talk right
She
now.
owns this fucking
Yeah, I'm
hospital
so
room.
scared
Like,
of
if she wants
Helga.
that thing fucking pulled back, she'll pull it back. Yeah.
Just
So
Helga's mean.
she'll pull it back, and Levi will be sitting there unconscious, like with a
can I
look of
notice that-
horror frozen on his face.
Well, so I mean, he's alive. I mean, I noticed
he's
he's
breathing.
alive. That's okay. That's the first thing. Well, no. I mean, that's like the first concern I have is to make sure that he's like, actually has a pulse and everything.
I don't think there'd be much point in putting him in a bed otherwise.
Well, I think they might try to. What's the word? Nah, I forgot the word already. Yeah, thank you. Okay. Well,
It doesn't happen in 8 minutes.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything to him or anything. I'm not gonna bother him. I know that he's there, and I guess he's gonna make a recovery. I don't know what else to. So I mean, I'm like, all right, let's signal like the curtain should be closed back up.
Yeah, it should close the curtain.
And I kind of like not. I kind of not looked and like, that's. I say this because I know Helga's not around, but I'm like, that's him. That's him.
Is he a bad guy?
Now your wife kills me.
Yeah. I gotta be careful how I say this because she might just like, no, he's I don't quite know yet. When he was attacking us, it was not quite him. It wasn't him. And
You think maybe he does drugs?
there's some crazy drugs if they're drugs. I'm not quite sure. I feel this has something to do with that crazy place. I mean, nothing. It's I'm probably just like the medication is like. If I said anything about if I said anything about weird leaf people, just forget about that.
Just eat the casserole.
Okay, yeah.
Casserole.
It's nothing.
Your wife is drugging you with these casseroles.
Like, as far as she's concerned, like, he just almost died, right? So if he's a little loopy and saying weird shit, he's just saying weird shit. Like,
Did I use my did somebody yell Shazam? No, that's not it. That's not
no,
something about
nobody
some
yelled Shazam.
leaf lady. Wait, what? My character's just rambling on different things that he saw in the one world, and
Yep.
medication is really kicking in.
Yep, he's starting to, like, dope out on casserole. Like,
And that too, yeah.
Don't do
Casseroles.
casserole, kids.
Mrs. Omega's casseroles are that
Yes, sir.
fucking
No,
good,
they-
guys. All
They
right,
got there's something
casseroles.
special in them, man.
Not even once.
It's heroin casserole.
So,
Laced
No,
with
bro.
heroin.
the painkillers start to take over, and you will fall adrift, and you will dream of plants. So Levi, a couple of units of time that you're not familiar with because you're unconscious will go by, and you don't know they're going by because you're unconscious.
Naturally.
Okay, but eventually your eyes will open, and oh my god, the pain.
Everything hurts.
What you awaken to is you're running and you're hunting and being hunted, and you are not in a good place, but you're winning, and then you're losing, and then it's all gone. Beep. Beep. And it's gonna get you. You are rushing through the forest and the woods and the trees, and the branches are slapping you in the face, and you don't care, the scraping, the blood, nothing matters because you have to get away. Beep. 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 And you break into the light. It's coming for you. You look and you see the light. Like, it's, like you're supposed to have the light at the end of the tunnel, and you're confused for a second because the light is supposed to be at the end of the tunnel, but instead it's to your left, and then, wait, no, it's to your right, and then, BANG! You fall unconscious. Beep. 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 Hello? Do you do drugs?
Huh?
And then, like, there's a
What?
patting on your face, right? like a, and then a cold washcloth. Oh,
Ow.
it feels so good. The washcloth. Oh.
Yeah, but everything else still hurts.
There. Shh. Are you okay? What hurts?
Everything. I feel like I got hit by a car.
You look like you got hit by a car. What happened?
I don't even know.
Shh, calm down. That's okay. I think I know somebody who does. You'll be all right. You're in the hospital. You're alive.
That's good.
Here. And like, then there's the smell of food, and oh my god, you are so hungry. And like that pulls you up, like, oh, like you're awake.
What is
hunger.
that? What? Oh, that smells amazing.
And there'll be like a small plate, right, and a little plastic fork, and she says, just eat this. Eat up.
I can't even move right now.
It's okay. And she'll start feeding you the casserole. Okay. I need to impress upon you how good this casserole is. All right.
Yes.
I'm gonna
really.
take a moment that this casserole is so good
casserole.
that you don't notice that you can't feel your legs for a minute because this casserole tastes so good. Right? And only when the casserole is gone does it dawn upon you that you can't feel your legs. You have to look to see if they're still there. Oh, they're there. One of them's bent the wrong way.
Oh, that's not good.
Nope, that's bad.
That's bad.
I'm not sure.
I need you to be honest with me here, okay? The doctors need to know.
Does it look like my leg is moving? I'm trying to move it.
It doesn't look like your leg is moving. She says, I need you to be honest
Please
with
tell
me.
me it's moving.
I need you to be honest with me here. Because the doctors are going to be in, they're going to have their own, like, the medicines and their procedures, and they need to know, do you do drugs?
No.
Does she get a success? She does. All right. So she deems you to tell the truth. Lucky you. She has ruled out drugs.
I don't think I've ever even seen drugs.
And she says, okay, shh. The doctors will be in. Don't mention the casserole.
Oh, okay.
Don't mention the casserole.
Okay.
And then, like, there'll be the sound of a door opening, right? And then, and the woman, this very, very beautiful woman who's talking to you now, right? Will stand up and look at the, someone look at the door, right? And this really heavy-set lady comes in, and the two of them lock eyes for a moment. And you could almost, like, you're expecting, like, a tumbleweed to blow by, right? And you can almost hear the... almost on the wind, but it's not there. And then she will, like, the beautiful lady will move to the other side of the curtain that's right next to your bed. Right, very careful. You can't see what's on the other side of it.
Naturally.
And then the heavy set lady will be like, well, she'll walk in and she's,
Oh.
all right there, kiddo. Let's go down the list here. When was the last time you had something to drink?
You mean like water?
No, honey, I mean like drunk.
Oh. A week ago, maybe?
All right, how much do you have to drink?
Like 1 beer. I was hanging out with a buddy. We were talking about stuff.
All right. Do you do any drugs?
No, I don't do drugs.
Are you certain about drugs not being done? This is very important.
I have never done drugs in my life.
All right. Do you have any allergies that we should know about? I mean, other than cars, right?
Haha, you're so funny.
Up.
I look at her like, what?
Up. She says, answer the question, Sonny. You have any allergies?
Pollen, yeah. You know, spring fever.
No medicines, no latex.
No, that's all fine.
All right then. And do you remember where you are?
I'm in a hospital.
you know which hospital?
Oh, no.
Good. All right, and she will.
What?
Scroll down her notes, and she will leave the. She'll take a clipboard and walk out of the room. And
You know which hospital? No, good.
and with that,
That worries me.
Good. Get the hell out of here now.
and with that, she will leave.
Do I get to do drugs now? For pain?
Do you say that out loud?
Yeah, why not?
The beautiful woman from the outside the curtains will be like, just 1 second, and she'll like make it happen. Like she'll find the button and the thing, and she'll drug you,
Oh.
and that'll knock
Thank
you out.
She's like fondling you right now.
And then you're out. All right, so Jack,
Yep.
you go back down the trail, the one that like you follow the trail of destruction through the forest, right?
Yep.
And you find yourself eventually back at the murder scene, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there is the sense that you should probably take a second here and collect yourself, because that dark and that cold has never been a good thing for you. As a matter of fact, I think every time you've encountered the dark and the cold, you've walked away like mentally shaken from the experience. Like it's not good.
Yeah. Okay, we're actually gonna take note of that real quick, though. I'm not gonna go down there.
Okay, so you think better of it.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. This whole time I'm running back, I'm like, Then I get there and I'm looking at it, I'm like, yeah, it probably isn't good to go alone.
So that leaves that you could check the murder scene out.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take
Right.
note of this and then head towards the house and be like, I'm gonna go look at this house and see what I can find.
Okay, so there's one catch with trying to do that. It's not impossible to
Okay.
overcome, right? But as you climb through the hole in the back fence and you're walking towards the building and you actually hear like a walkie-talkie go off.
Oh fuck.
Alpha Bravo. I'm not doing anything. Right? And it's not cops though.
Yeah.
This might be better or worse from your perspective, but they're suits.
I don't like suits.
So if you want to get a peek at this crime scene here, you either need to evade the suits or distract the suits, or maybe listen to the crime scene with Thinky. Although you're starting to feel really tired, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. When do we get willpower back, by the way? Is it the same thing?
You get willpower back whenever you play out and mention one of your archetypical tropes, your insecurity, your virtue, or your vice.
Okay.
And you'll get it whenever you get a point of willpower back whenever you rest.
Okay. Fuck, I wish I would have done that before. Because I would have done that with the kid then.
What was
what's
it
her
that you did
name?
with the kid?
I wouldn't have told him the whole truth. When he asked what that was, I would have been like, because I was like, hey, that was her brother when she was pissed.
Well, now you know.
But didn't explain everything, so
Yeah.
didn't say that's what I was doing.
Oh no, okay, take the point of willpower back. That's fine because you didn't explain the whole thing.
Yeah.
You did say not the whole truth, and when your character does the not the whole truth thing, you just gotta ping it, being like, that's not the whole truth. Can I have a point?
Right.
And that
Okay.
also, when you do that, that's also worth a beat.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll remember that next time then. So let's go ahead and spend that willpower that I just got back.
All right.
We're
And
gonna,
you're gonna listen to the crime scene.
yeah, I'm gonna listen to pretty much everything in this immediate vicinity of the house and
Yep.
try and get as much information that I can.
All right. So here's what you're gonna get if you succeed.
Okay.
But first, you have to succeed.
It is 6. 3 successes.
Nice, 3 successes. Okay, so you're sitting behind the fence trying to stay out of sight, and you're doing a pretty
Right.
good job of it. And Again, you're getting pretty good at this whole thing, conjuring up the darkness inside and letting it attune you to aspects of reality no man should be able to be attuned to.
Right.
Right. And you start to hear and feel. You're not you're not hearing people's thoughts. You are experiencing something that wasn't there before, but has been there the whole time, right?
Right.
And so you kind of like slip in tune with this different frequency of reality, and you hear the thoughts and you feel the emotions. There are a couple of people walking around, and these are like regular everyday Joes, right? Like they're actual people. One of them is hungry. Right. Another one is like concerned that, you know, he might be slipping too much with his crush on his boss, right? He can't like. He's gonna crush his boss, and like first off, he can't let the other boys know he's gay, and second off, like that's gonna be real awkward if his boss finds out. And then, you know, and you know, like
facial expressions.
One of them is just like, he wasn't even supposed to be here today. Like, he fucking hates this job. He can't wait until either he gets an excuse to transfer to a different department or whatever, right? And then there's. You see the guy, but the most disturbing thing isn't that you see the guy, it's that you don't hear him. He looks just like the rest. I mean, they're all suits, right?
Right.
But he's sitting there with his hands in his pockets. He's looking around at this place, and you don't hear anything. Like, he's very interested in the crime scene. He's clearly thinking about it really hard, right? Like, you can visually tell he's intent. But you can't hear anything that he's thinking. And then you keep, like, okay, well, that's fucking weird. Might as well not waste time if it's not going to work. And so you shift off, and now you try to listen to the actual crime scene, and you hear screaming, surprise, shock, right? Pain, fear, anger, and it's so dark, and it is so cold. And then the noise will, like, build up, like you're hearing it happening, right? Mm-hmm. And it builds up, and it comes crashing right towards you, and then right through you, and right down the trail into the woods. And you can hear the screaming and like the animalistic growling and crunching the whole way through. And what you pick up from that is specifically that this isn't a murder scene.
Right.
This is ground zero for something terrible happening. But nobody died here.
Okay.
But this is where the suits are all investigating.
Right. Fuck. Okay. Well, now that I've got pretty much the information that I can get from this, let's try and sneak out of here. And,
all right.
And we're gonna head to the hospital, make sure everybody's okay.
Okay. I'm not gonna make you roll to sneak past everybody because they're really engrossed in their work.
Right. And I mean, I'm outside, so it's more of like, okay, let's
just like walk away.
Yeah.
Okay. So you'll go to the hospital, and it won't take you long to figure out like where.
Yeah, I'm not asking anybody for help. I'm just like listening and be like, okay, you're over here.
Yeah. Yeah, and like, you know, you overhear like the hospital is really busy, and there was that guy that came in, and he looked like he got shot, and he was in a car accident. They had to put him in the same room as that guy with the woman in the casserole, right? Like and so you'll find the room, right?
I walk in and just start eating some casserole.
Like, okay, so you enter the room, okay, and there is Mrs. Omega, who, well, you know Mrs. Omega, and she doesn't mind you, right? But she disapproves of moochery, right? Not in the sense that she judges you. She just doesn't like how much of a mooch you are sometimes to her husband, right? But
I show her extreme respect for being.
Yeah. And so.
Mother.
Yeah, and so, you know,
mother figure.
So she recognizes, you know, oh, you're a friend of the, you know, you're a friend, you're somebody that Axel knows, and obviously you're here to check up. So she doesn't give you any shit. There is no, like, there are no of those I know you owe me $10 glances, right? Like,
right.
right? She doesn't bring that up right now. And she is like she's standing almost as if she is the sentinel at the guard, keeping Axel and Levi safe from the people in the hospital. And the moment you step over that door, you can almost feel as though you have crossed a threshold into a new domain where there is a matriarch in charge.
Right. How you doing, ma'am?
She says, I'm fine. The boys are a little screwed up.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw. I kind of heard about it. Just wanted to come down and see if everything was okay and talk to them a little bit.
Well, they're a little drugged up right now, but you can try.
Okay. All right. Well,
I'll leave you boys alone.
thank you. Love the casserole. I'm looking forward to trying it again.
She's thank you. She'll nod and kind of like she'll step out and close the door, and you can almost like you can hear like the doctors that like there's that like husky female voice coming in. She's like, I was just gonna, and then Mrs. Omega's like up and closes the door.
He's gonna look over at Axel and be like, I like her. Good choice,
I really
buddy.
should charge you merit points for the wife at some point. Actually, she's solving so many problems. Okay, so you guys are okay. So Axel, you are doped up, but mostly conscious, right? And Levi, you have been doped up for a while. You're starting to come out of it. You're a little loopy though.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Jack, I give unto you one doped out Axel and one doped out Levi. Take it away.
Levi, you look a little fucked up, buddy. You okay?
I can't feel my legs.
Man,
Then again, the
that
rest of
happens.
me is pretty numb too. So
Well, you did. Little piece of advice: don't get smashed between two cars next time. What do you remember?
I got home from the weird place and went, ow, because I crashed through a window, and so I wanted to heal from that, and it worked. You know, well, do you remember when Joe's place blew up, and I figured, hey, that healed me the first time, so maybe it'll work the second time, and I think it did, but I went crazy. I felt so
You need to control
pissed.
that.
I know. I don't know how, apparently. So,
Yeah, well, you need to learn.
and here we are. What happened? Why are you in the hospital, Axel?
Axel took. It's okay. You can talk. Your wife's not here.
No. I got like probably more drugs than I should have.
What?
Levi, are you taking steroids?
No,
I think
I'm not
we need to
taking,
drug test you.
I'm not
I
taking
am
any.
really loopy, guys. Oh my god.
You think you're...
I can't feel my legs. Are they still
What?
there?
Yeah, your legs are still there. All right,
All right.
y'all need to heal up.
Well, I
Some
know
shit
the
went
quick
down.
way, but that doesn't seem like a good idea.
Well, some shit went down. I need you guys to heal up.
We need some shit went down.
Yeah, what happened?
You talking about with the fight?
No,
What fight?
no, not the fight.
You got in a fight, Axel?
Something. I'm starting to. God, I'm starting to lose my memory.
What?
No, it's all right. He got a little banged up. He's fine. He'll be fine. That's why he's here.
Yeah, but how did he get banged?
He got a little banged up, man.
It was like more than a man.
It's a
it was
cop
like-
thing, man. I don't know. He got a
it
little
was
banged
like
up.
it was like a big man.
It was a big man, but he got a little banged up.
Yeah,
Pick the fight with the wrong person.
yeah.
Don't let that happen. Wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah,
By the way, Squeege, if you can't tell, this is that whole never the whole truth thing.
Yep, I got you.
oh man.
He's got a little banged up. Just pick the fight, wrong
Probably
place,
the-
wrong time.
What?
Probably
Does-
the damn leaf people again. Right?
Listen, there's
Leave.
something else that's going on.
Jack,
and,
do you know what happened to me exactly? Like, how
No.
did I end up...
Not exactly. You got into a car accident.
So I just ran into traffic.
Well, you got into a car accident.
Wow, that's a
I
pretty
was
bad
driving.
accident.
Not exactly.
What the hell's going on?
Listen. There's more pressing matters at hand right now, and
Really?
Really?
that Axel, that house.
Yeah.
We need to go. There's suits there. I'm gonna tell you that now. We need to check this out. So y'all need to get healed up. We need to go.
Okay.
So
Yeah. I'll see you in a week, I guess. When I'm
Yeah,
healed
I
up.
don't know how long that's gonna be.
well,
Is there any way to find out? Can you ask Helga or what are the?
yeah. Hold on a second. So I'm gonna go to the door,
Yeah.
Look at the charts.
and
Hey, by the way, what
I'm
hospital
gonna
are you
ask.
in?
I'm gonna ask Askel's wife to find out for me if she could possibly, please, and like beg her pretty much to check out how
Mrs.
long
Mrs.
to see what the
Mrs. Omega
possible time frame is here.
says, Axel should
quote
be out in a
unquote.
couple. She's like she knows, right? She says Axel will be out in a couple hours. He just needs the chance to like chill out for a little bit.
Okay.
The other boy, I don't know. He's pretty banged up.
Okay.
You shouldn't run out in the middle of the street.
It's not like I knew I was doing that at the time.
Wait, what? I didn't know what you were doing at the time.
I'm imagining they're yelling, and she just pokes her in.
And then I was right in the street.
I was pissed. I was not thinking straight. I don't even know what happened.
God, you must have been really angry.
That's yes. That's what it felt like.
Yeah.
Um.
Yeah.
Okay. So Axel, you're gonna be out here in a couple hours, man. You just need to get some rest.
Great. That's
Oh,
good for you.
please, Jack. All right, listen.
What?
I know when I can tell right now, I am jacked. And when I am done, I need you to do me a favor with all the coffee I hooked you up with. I need like a full pot of it. But I'm
I got you,
out
man.
of this. All right. Yeah.
I got you.
I don't know how you're going to do it because you're broke as shit.
No, don't worry, man. Don't worry. I got
You
this.
might dig
I
in
got,
some of those couch cushions we were sleeping on, find some change. I don't care.
I got you.
All right.
I got you.
it. Good.
I got you.
Thanks.
Jack, well, before you do that, could you get a prognosis for me?
Yeah, hold on. Hey, Mrs. Omega.
Mrs. Omega's. Yeah, Jack.
Levi would like to know what is wrong with him.
So she'll like motion for you to come out of the room, right?
Yeah.
And she'll close the door, and she's got the clipboard, like she's got Helga's clipboard in her hand, right? And she looks and she points at the place in the clipboard, right? And the point of the clipboard, it just says "fucked up." Like
Out of
Hel-
character. What kind of a hospital is it?
I know, right?
All right. Thank you. Okay. Levi, you want your
Yeah.
prognosis?
Yes.
Fucked up.
That's as specific as we're gonna get. Okay. What,
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen right now. You are foobarred right now. So I'll tell you what. I'm gonna go get some coffee for Mr. Omega here. Would you like some coffee?
I guess I might as well. I mean,
Okay. So
I don't know. Can it break anything else?
Don't listen. I'm gonna get coffee for you guys. I'll be right back, and I'll be right back. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave, and I'm gonna go down to the coffee place.
You gotta go
that
down
is
to
in the-
Hipsters.
Yeah.
Hipsters.
Well, do they have a branch in the hospital? Because I'm going to the
Yeah,
coffee
it'll be
place.
like
Okay.
because you get people in like the waiting rooms, all kinds of stuff.
Right.
It's like a little hovel of like a cubby size
Okay, so
hipsters with
on
like
my
one
way
guy.
down
He's wearing
there-
he's got like an ascot and like a ridiculous mustache, holding like with like it's basically like a slightly extravagant Keurig, right, with the
Right.
hipsters sign over over what you think was before probably like a maintenance closet before they like
Okay,
took the
so-
hinges off and put this place in.
On my way down there, can I make a check to see if I can find like a lab coat lying around and a stethoscope?
Yeah, no, you can find it laying around. I like where this is going.
Okay, so I'm gonna grab the lab coat and put it on. Grab the
Yep.
stethoscope, put that on, and then I'm gonna go down there and I'm gonna tell him like, hey, you know, I need 2 cups of coffee, black. And
All right, give me
I gotta
a manipulation plus subterfuge. I'll give you plus 2 dice for the for plus 2 dice for like having the lab coat and shit on, right? Just like passing yourself off.
so that's 5.
Yeah.
1 success.
Yeah, he'll be like, yeah, right on it, Doc.
All right. Yeah, just throw it on my tab and I'll get to it at the end of the day. I'll get to
Yeah,
this.
and like, but then he hands it over. He's like, yeah, he's busy. You're busy, and then
Right.
suddenly, like, as you walk in, he's like, who's Tab? And you don't respond, right? Like,
Yeah, keep walking. Yep.
all right.
I'll just come back with the coffee. Okay, let's go.
All right, so that's where we're gonna cut it there. Because we've only got 10 minutes. I don't want to start a whole new scene, right? And there is all kinds of zaniness afoot. And this is a nice, like, simple place for like next week we come in, we can handle Tanya being in jail, right? Maybe Axel will have to call the police station while he's doped up to rescue Tanya.
I walk in the door and
Maybe.
they see me wearing a lab coat with a stethoscope.
They could.
All right.
What idiot gave you a doctor's uniform?
So
Don't worry about it.
so that's our game for today, guys. Thanks for sticking around. Before you go anywhere, all right, I got a couple of things I want to mention. One, you can, if you want more updates about tabletop role playing, you can catch it at nerd_community on Twitter. All right. You can also follow at EvilSqueegee. And for at least for this game, you can also get a lot of updates out of Jack and Axel's Twitters as well. I mean, Optical and Pythagatron's. All right.
I was having the opposite problem.
Hey, did I get a willpower back for that Never the Whole Truth when I was talking to them? So I know to mark it.